Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Review of Two, episode 6. Starting things off with the first book called Pepita, Inoue Meets Gaudi. This was a fan requested book by a Facebook fan called Judas Smith. Alright, the cool thing about this book here is, if you guys all know, Inoue Takahiko is the artist of the very popular manga series Slam Dunk, and he also drew and, well, created Vagabond based off of a novel. And his artwork is amazing. Um, this book basically shows us what happens when Inoue retravels to Barcelona to rediscover a major artist. Um, the artist that I'm referencing is Antonio Gaudi. He is or was an architect, and he did a lot of great work. He started work around age 21 in 1875, and he did, work for people up until 1909. He was 51 when he stopped. Um, the cool thing is, it's basically like Inoue, when he first encountered Gaudi's work, he had a okay impression of him. He thought he was good, but he didn't really get to understand him as a person through his work. And now he was able to revisit all these different places and see things more with his own eyes. Um, and actually get to check out more detailed works that he had created. In this book, there's a good list of the things that Gaudi created, how he created, how his family was, and what they also accomplished. This part right here, it also demonstrates how when Gaudi thought of an idea to sculpt something or create something, instead of drawing down detailed descriptions in writing form, he would create 3D models for people to work from to help create his designs and architecture. So definitely helped him push a little further as far as understanding three-dimensional space. Um, and that's another thing that Inoue definitely notes here. He has a lot of different drawings and whatnot of people he had met and people like Gaudi, and like different sketches and whatnot of different people who are like historians and stuff like that. There's lots of different details and stuff like that of Antonio Gaudi, how he was, his personality, and just, his work ethic and everything inside this book. So it's great. It's great because like Inoue drops all these different notes and whatnot, so you get a sense of what Inoue is feeling about, by studying this guy, and you also get to learn more about this great architect as well. Um, I think his ultimate work is the Sagrada Familia. It's this really grand church designed very meticulously, and it's still being built today. It's still being built. It's going to probably be the tallest church in the world when it's done. Um, Mainly all of its construction right now is being taken care of through donations. So that's pretty interesting. Um, it's very detailed. Basically has a lot of the Catholic faith all detailed and carved into stone all around it. And, it's pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys want this book, I'll definitely drop a link in the description, probably for Amazon. Um, it's a really good book. I believe it's pretty cheap as well. It's a Viz Media book. It's $25 US, and I believe it's only available in hardcover. All right, on to the next book. Second book is going to be this Dragon Ball complete illustrations. And this obviously isn't all the illustrations anymore since Dragon Ball Super is out now, but still a really dope book to own if you don't already own it. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, definitely get it already. Get it. Um, this work recounts from this work has worked from this book has worked from 1984 through 1995, and his work is still really appealing. You know, like people still look on the internet. You know, there's people still really drawing fan art, mimicking his art style and everything. There's tons of people still doing that. So you can definitely say his work still has great appeal and influence over all these years. Um, I don't believe he uses what he used to use anymore. I think he started to use the computer a lot more for his colored works. But he used to use an ink, a colored ink called Luma. That's what he used for his colored works. Um, I really dig the themes that he puts forth in his illustrations. Um, the three that I note are basically fun, adventure, and action. Um, and definitely everything from Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, you know, definitely have those three elements to most of the illustrations. You can definitely tell that he really enjoys like vehicles and stuff of that nature because he draws a lot of different types of vehicles and things, planes and trucks and cars and you know, even in Dragon Ball Z's artwork, you know, where they could basically fly, he still, you know, has them in cars and everything in the artwork. I've actually learned a lot from this creator. I'm sure as much as everyone else. Um, I like his usage of black in most of his work, as far as like making pictures stand out. I like how he switches up like different lines. Sometimes he does things with a very bold line. Other times it looks like he uses a G-pen style line. In the back of the book, it has an interview. She basically could probably find online at this point. It has an interview talking about all these things he's created, the work he likes the best in here. Um, you know, like his family life and everything like that. It's really interesting. But yeah, I wonder if they're ever gonna put out a new book with like new illustrations in it. I think there is one already, but with all the Dragon Ball Super stuff, since Dragon Ball Super is out right now, um, I don't know how well it's going to do later on, but I think it's doing pretty darn well right now. But yeah, he definitely was really good though. I really wish he would have drawn the Dragon Ball Super manga. Would have loved to see that. 'Cause I don't think anyone can ever draw something exactly the way you do. I don't care if they're your assistant or if you teach them. It's going to be differences somewhere, you know. And I really just enjoy his style. Nothing taken from the guy who's drawing the Dragon Ball Super manga right now, but I would have. It'd have felt better if there was a problem in Dragon Ball Super. We'd have been okay. It'd have been like a okay thing to a certain degree. Now it feels like, you know, there's a guy who's in charge of something, and there's another guy who's in charge of something, another guy. So can't really get mad if there's problems or differences in Dragon Ball Super versus other canon stories and all of this other stuff. You know, can't really get mad at the dude drawing it now. Can't necessarily get too upset at Toriyama because he's not drawing it. He basically created the concept for it, and he broke it up, created into, you know, story for the anime and stuff like that. And this had a bookmark before I opened the book. But this is a great illustration. Really shows the popularity of this kind of tri style. You have like the whites blaring through with the darks. You have the black right here on everything that needs to be black, like the darker color things, and the lighter ones have the lighter color shade. Some very fun illustrations in here though. It's very inspiring because creating comics is always grueling work, but as long as you can have fun creating it, it'll always be great. Yeah, and this is his end message for series to his fans. It's pretty cool. I just want to know what's up with this guy. What's up with that guy? Where's that guy? Dragon Ball Super. Do they like rewrite Dragon Ball? Because I thought this guy became that guy, but then like there's this timeline thing. Uh, Maybe he's younger. This is happening all before. But if that's the case, I guess that makes Oob kind of irrelevant in the end, because they're going to be basically gods, and he's going to be like a regular dude, even if he's the strongest. But here's basically the volume cover illustrations, I believe, for the comics. Very cool stuff. Alright. This is also only available in hardcover, I believe. I will definitely have a link for you guys in the description, probably an Amazon link. So be sure to check that out if you already don't own this book. And tune in next time for the next episode of the review of 2. I'll see you all next time.